YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the New York Knicks losing in the fourth quarter with the last couple of seconds left on the shot clock. Game is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. No team can stop each other, but it's going to be one winner, and it ended up being the Washington Wizards as Davis gets a steal and hit two clutch baskets to seal the deal against the Knicks, and they suffer a loss that a lot of people didn't see coming as they was undefeated in preseason and came close to staying undefeated until they lost the lead and lost the game because the defense was able to seal it and drop the rest of the clock. And that was what they needed to do as a Wizards fan. Some of them out there watching this right now. Good game. This was a fun game. This was an interesting game, and it was very competitive. The Wizards 35-29 in the first quarter. The Knicks come back 32-28, and then they continue that 29-22 in the third quarter. Then you look at the Wizards having that 33-27 in the fourth quarter to avoid going to overtime. They rather just get the game over with, and they handled their business and got it done. But we're going to talk about the Knicks first and what they did. Mikal Bridges was a huge reason why they was able to build that lead. And he was a reason why some of them transition basket happens because he was 0 of 10 from the 3-point line and he was 2 of 12 from the field. 4 of 4 from the free throw line though, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, negative 8 and plus minus with 8 points. Like I said, Mikal Bridges can't create his own shot consistently and he can get in his own way sometimes. That's something that you can also say about OG Anunoby, who had the better game. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He did have 4 rebounds and 3 assists and 3 steals, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, plus 5 and plus minus with 14 points. These are guys that you have to create or get to hit them when they're getting open or trying to get open for them to be offensive weapons besides in transition because their steals and their blocks can turn into easy transition opportunities for anybody on the team, but they're so fast and so quick in transition that they can do it themselves sometimes too. And they're not the greatest guys to get free throw attempts from, so you got to be paying attention when you're attacking or trying to attack to look for these guys as they try to break free or try to move without the basketball to get themselves open. And that's the only real way they're going to score besides transition. And the other guy, Towns, he was 7 of 16 from the field. He was 0 of 5 from 3, had a lot of decent opportunities. And he made much of his damage with the free throws, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. There's a more enormous amount of attempts. When you play him and Jalen Brunson together with floor spacing, there's no real way you can guard Towns since he can face up and he can hit a mid-range pull up. He can hit the three. He can put the ball on the floor and attack. He can score in the post with right or left hook. And he can just go straight up and dunk sometimes too if it's needed to be that way. And he's just a all-around center that you can't really stop offensively, especially when he have great weapons around him that you got to pay attention to. And that's why we seeing him have these type of numbers: 12 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 1 personal foul, 22 points within 30 minutes. I was surprised that Towns and a lot of these guys played the minutes that they did tonight, especially Mikal Bridges, 32 minutes, 30 minutes also almost for OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson. And that was why they stayed in the game for the most part, is because Jalen Brunson, the heart, the soul, and the heartbeat of the team, 10 of 15 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 personal foul, plus 6 and plus minus, 27 points. And I will continue to say this team goes where Jalen Brunson goes. He basically makes every single play for this team. And he does so much for this team with his ability to get to the rim, his ability to get to the mid-range, and his ability to always be putting pressure on the defense because of those reasons. But he also can rise above and hit the three, and he can catch and shoot threes a little bit too, just like Towns. So you can call Towns the big brother, and you can call Brunson the little brother, and they look alike sometimes when they play games, and it's just fun seeing them together, and it just works so well. You just wish Towns shot the ball better tonight is all you can really hope for, because when he gets those opportunities, most teams are going to let him shoot it because there's no real way to guard him correctly besides just trying to be physical with him and make him take a tough contested shot, which is all you can really do for any NBA player, especially if they're elite. Josh Hart 1 of 2 from the field. He did have 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 2 personal foul, plus 3 and plus minus 3 points. Precious Achua 2 of 4 from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 personal foul, +1 and +6 points. Okiki zeros across the board. He was -3 and plus minus. TJ Warren was 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from three. He had 1 rebound, -3 and plus minus 2 points. Sims had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Other than that, zeros across the board. Besides 1 personal foul, -2 and plus minus 0 points. Hokaporti, 1 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 personal foul, -3 and plus minus 1 point. Cameron Payne did his job. He was 5 of 12 from the field. Although he was 1 of 6 from three and 1 of 3 from the free throw line, he still had 1 assist and 2 steals, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, +3 and plus minus 12 points. He's going to be a guy they're going to rely on to get 8 to 15 points every time he plays 20 minutes or more. But we know that he's capable of doing that. He has shown that everywhere he has played, basically. Kolick, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. He also was 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 personal foul, -4 and plus minus 13 points. And the Diaditi, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3 point line, 3 rebounds, and 10 points. And as a team, they were 39 of 83, 47%. Where they really hurt themselves was 3 pointers, 8 of 36 tonight, 22% from three. And they shot 31 of 38, 81% from the free throw line. They had 38 rebounds, 22 assists, 7 steals, 6 blocks, 15 turnovers, and 17 personal fouls. And the team that got the job done, the Washington Wizards. George was 8 points, -4 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 5 assists, 2 of 5 from three, 3 of 6 from the field. Kyle Kuzma was spacing the floor, but he didn't really shoot the ball particularly well from three. 1 of 4 from three, but at least he kept the defense honest. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 of 11 from the field. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, -1 and plus minus 12 points. Jonas Valanciunas was real good tonight. 3 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, -2 and plus minus 7 points. Jordan Poole, 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from the 3 point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, +7 and plus minus 16 points. He just looked it good. They gave him a lot of easy opportunities, and all he had to do was finish them. He doesn't look like the Golden State Warriors, Jordan Poole, and Washington Steel when he averaged 20 points. But he's figuring it out as he goes, and you expect him to play more minutes, obviously, when the regular season start. And if these new players that they got on the roster can help make his job easier and help make his opportunities easier, like they're showing in preseason, he might have a bounce back season and possibly an all-star season, even if it's by injury replacement, is what the Wizards are hoping. We'll have to see on that. Bub Carrington, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, no free throw attempts, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, -8 and plus minus 7 points. Anthony Gill, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3 point line, +1 and plus minus 5 points. Marvin Bagley, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3 point line. He did have 7 rebounds, which they did need. 4 assists, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, +2 and plus minus 7 points. Vucevic, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3 point line. He did have 2 rebounds, 2 personal fouls, +3 and plus minus 0 points. Holmes also was 0 of 1 from the field. He did have 1 rebound, 1 assist, and he was -2 and plus minus 0 points. Funk was 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 7 from three. Those was his only attempts, no free throws. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, +1 and plus minus 9 points. And Champagnie, 5 of 7 from the field, was really big tonight in those 17 minutes. He also was 2 of 6 from the 3 point line, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 2 personal foul, +1 and plus minus 8 points. He was one of the guys that was running a lot of their offense through because he was always trying to get open. And since he was able to do that, knock down threes, he was a big part of what they was trying to do when they was sprinkled in with the starters. Patrick Baldwin, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from the 3 point line, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, +1 and plus minus 8 points. Butler was 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3 point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 assists, 1 steal, one block, two turnovers, plus two and plus minus 14 points. And Davis was 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from the 3 point line, two rebounds, five assists, three steals, one turnover, four personal fouls, plus three and plus minus 14 points. He was the guy that ended up sealing the deal with the defense and with the scoring. He had three steals. Like I said before, he was huge with those opportunities that turned into baskets, and he was the guy that they relied on to carry them home to victory, and he was able to get it done. And they shot 46 of 88 from the field, 52%. A lot of that has to do with them making their last couple shots. 15 to 38 from three, that's 39%. 11 to 16 from the free throw line, that's 68%. 36 rebounds, 32 assists, 7 steals, 2 blocks, 16 turnovers, and 26 personal fouls, and 118 points for the Washington Wizards. And this just was a grindy game that tested the will of both teams, who really wanted it, who was going to do whatever it takes to get that victory. And they was able to basically pull it out with a victory, and it was just could have went either way. And the Knicks got to be a little down on themselves, because it will be fun to make those trades to get McHale and OG and Towns, and figure out some of these bench things that they did with the free agency too, and be undefeated in preseason. But just like my Celtics, we lost the game that we should have won, and we had a chance to win. If we could have been undefeated and they could have been undefeated, it would be crazy for that game that's going to happen next week. Battle of the undefeated teams coming into the season. And obviously, the Knicks are the team that everybody's talking about because they look so good. I would continue to say this team is Jalen Brunson or bust. If he's having a great game and he's paying attention to what's going on the court, as he usually does, as he's became one of the best players in the league, then this team is going to be tough to beat. But injuries come with that. Not wishing it on them, but the more you do, the more you have to do, the more chances you have of getting injured, because you're getting in all these collisions. You get bumped around, knocked around, and things like that. And he's a guy that goes hard to the rim, is very physical as a player. They need this guy to stay healthy for majority of the season if they're going to win games. And we're going to see how these other guys try to incorporate their game with Jalen Brunson and try to make him better and make his job easier. But what we're seeing right now is a lot of jump shots and a lot of shots that the defense are choosing to live with. And even the Wizards say, well, we're going to let these guys shoot them type of shots. We're going to let them do what they usually do and try to control Jalen Brunson momentum as much as we can. He hits you with that burst of speed. He's very decisive in when he wants to attack, how he wants to attack, how he wants to get to his spots. You have to plan how to slow him down even more, or shut him down as much of anything else, because some of these guys just can't do anything with the ball in their hands. And that's why Brunson is the team leader, and he deserves to be, because he's just unstoppable when he's on his game, and they're unstoppable if he's playing his best games, because it just makes it easier for everybody else to feed off of it, even the crowd, especially if they're at home and at Garden. But Towns is going to have to help him out, and he's going to have to go back to his efficient ways, and he's going to have to go back to the best shooter in big man history, like he claims. He ain't playing like that in preseason right now. I know it takes some adjustment periods. I know it's going to take some time to figure each other out, and I know playing defense is going to wear him out a little bit more, because he didn't really have to do that in Minnesota, because Rudy Gobert, now he's going to be the primary defender. Now he's going to have to do the rim protection, the rebounding, and the scoring, and he's gonna have to play a lot of minutes. We'll see if he can hold up and stay healthy, and if he can be efficient, or they gonna have to find something else, down the line to try to help him out so they can be more prepared for the playoffs too. Even though these two players are chasing Hall of Fame status too, which they're on pace to do based off their careers right now, which we want to see, because these guys are some of the best players in the league. And now staying healthy is going to have to be a priority if they want to beat the Celtics. They can't have a half team. They can't have a couple guys out, because the Celtics are already the better team coming into the season. And they got to always have that in the back of our minds as players. They got to say, we got to take this Celtics team down with our best chances is to stay healthy and beat everybody to show that we're the best team in the league. And if we have to go against the Celtics, we gotta be fully healthy because we know we respect those guys and we know what they can do. And they feel the same way about the Knicks. And the Knicks got to earn some reputation, during the season. Ain't nothing guaranteed until you prove it, until you earn it. And that's what the Knicks have to do with all these acquisitions that they have made. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you like videos like this, have more videos just like this and tributes and breakdowns of the legends and the current legends and the future legends, possibly on the channel already. So if you like basketball content, particularly NBA content, this is the channel for you. And if you've been on the channel for a while, like I always say, I upload multiple times throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the months, throughout the years. So if you missed something, it's something there for you, or you seen it and couldn't watch it at that time, I'm just giving you a reminder. You still should go back and check out the channel and watch some of my videos that I do throughout the day, just in case you missed something. See you guys later.